Moving on, the wife of the SDP presidential candidate, Queen Adebayo, has promised to address the plight of women, especially widows, if her husband, Prince Adebayo, is elected as the president of Nigeria. Adebayo, who took to the campaign train to Akwanga local government area in Nasarawa State, where she addressed the Evangelical Reformed Church of Christ, women leaders of different organizations on the need to vote SDP into power, also promised a building for vocational studies. Benedict Uku has more on the story.
Less than 6 days to the general election, the wife of Social Democratic Party presidential candidate Adebayo, Queen Lillian Adebayo, on Saturday took the campaign train to Akwanga local government area in Nasarawa State. Adebayo visited the Evangelical Reformed Church of Christ Women Fellowship Center, where she spoke on the need to empower women economically.
The situation of Nigerian widows highlights the need to empower women economically and strengthen their land, property, and inheritance rights in all states of the country. As we consider these great endeavors undertaken by the ERCC, we shall also understand that the power to vastly improve the plight of widows rests in part in the leadership of a country. This is why I encourage every single one of you here to vote in leadership with empathy, and specifically those like my husband, Prince Adebayo. He has heard you, he has heard your plight, and I promise you that he is not going to relent until he lends a helping hand to you all, by the grace of God.
She urged them to vote in the Social Democratic Party, as they are the only party that will prioritize women inclusion and employment, as well as girl-child education.
So the SDP Social Democratic Party is the best. It's the only party that is committed to eradicating poverty and insecurity in Nigeria. It's the only party that would look into the needs of widows, and will look into the needs of orphans, and will look into the needs of the downtrodden. So we must all support them. We must not go back to the parties that have failed us woefully. They have failed us woefully, and we must not go back to these parties. We must vote for a change. Somebody who has never been there and who has been so successful in his own right and in his own career. He's been very successful. We are going to give you a building that would have the capacity for the various vocational studies that you have here. We see that you don't have a computer room, so we're going to make sure that we include that in this as one of the rooms or classes, by the grace of God.
He took 4-5 hours in our triennial convention. Patiently, he sat with us over 5 hours. That person must be a good man. That person must be a good man. That person has Nigeria in his heart. He has a plan for Nigeria. Therefore, we are leaving the rest to you. Do what is needful.
The wife of the candidate also paid a courtesy visit to a paramount ruler of Mada Kingdom, His Royal Highness Samson Gamu Yari, Chun Mada of Akwanga local government area in Nasarawa State, where she presented the SDP presidential candidate as a better alternative to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari.
In everything we do, God is the one who decides, and we are all looking on to God for him to decide where the pendulum will swing to in this election. But in all of it, we will try, we do our best, we'll meet with people, we'll talk to them, tell them about my husband, sensitize them, let them know that we have a good alternative in my husband, Prince Adebayo of the Social Democratic Party, and we pray that they will hear us and they will listen and they will do as we want them to do, which is to vote for him.
There has never been a bad leader, but bad and wicked accomplishments. Those of you that are working as supporters, do it tenaciously, do it assiduously with all sense of responsibility. I'm sure if you give a gentleman the necessary, the required support with God on our side, there will be a paradigm shift from what had been.
The campaign train also moved to the Women's Center, where she addressed the women leaders of different organizations and groups on voting rights and the need to elect credible leaders.
We need a leader when go bring changes to this country, when it go make school affordable for everybody, for the mothers when get children for school. It will come and make the school affordable for us. It will make universities affordable for us. It will make even the polytechnics, all of them. Our children will be enter without problems. And when they enter, they don't go, they go on strike again. So that is the message we are following. And that is Adebayo on the 25th of February, next Saturday. When you all go out to vote, please, who are you voting for? Who are you voting for?
The SDP presidential candidate Adewale Adebayo has promised that his government will give priority to women if elected. Adebayo says adequate representation of women in government would save the country from many troubles.